everyone, this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually quickly create rays coming in through a subject like this, like windows, all in Photoshop. You don't need to download any overlays or search for some generated rays on Google Images or something like that. You can actually do this directly in Photoshop. I'm going to show you how quickly and easily you can do that right now. So I have this image right here, and I want the sun rays to kind of, it looks like maybe a little bit foggy or something like that, but there's going to be rays coming into the window. So the first thing you need to do is we need to go to our channels panel. So over here right next to the layers, I'm going to go to channels. And really what you're looking for is the channel with the most contrast. So the channel that has the whitest whites and the blackest blacks. Typically, about 99% of the time, that's going to be the blue channel down here. You can toggle these on and off and see which one has the most contrast. So you can see that one, the blue channel has the most compared to that one. And it definitely has the most compared to the red channel. So I'm going to go down here to the blue channel, and I'm on my keyboard. Before I do anything, I'm actually going to click on the thumbnail. But before I actually click there, I'm going to hold the command key or the control key. And when I do that, that's going to select everything in that blue channel. You can see we have the little marching ants here. So now what we need to do is go over to our layers panel, and we need to click Command or Control C to copy it, and then Command or Control V to paste. And so what we did basically is take the selection here. You can see with the transparent layer here, we took the selection of the blue channel. It looks really weird right now, but you'll understand what we're doing here. So I'm going to toggle the background layer back on. And now I'm going to go up to Filter with our new layer selected. Go to Filter, Blur, and then go to Radial Blur. And here it'll most likely default to Spin right here. But what we need to do is choose Zoom. And here you can move this around to where you want it to be. In this image, the sun is kind of coming in this direction. You can see we have the lights here kind of shining down here. So I'm going to put the light source coming from over here. So move it roughly around here, and make sure your amount is set to 100, so the highest it can go. And now all we're going to do is click OK. And you can see what that does here. It kind of blurs that out, and it makes it look like our rays are coming in here, especially in this area. Now, if it's a little too intense, what you can do is create a layer mask and get a black brush and maybe take your flow down to roughly around 20, 25, somewhere around there, and you can kind of paint away some of that intensity there. So just kind of like that, or you can keep the intensity. If you really want it to be intense, you can also just duplicate this, and you can see how crazy that gets there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it on this one layer. So depending on your image, you could be technically done at this point. One thing you also could do is click on the non-layer mask layer here, and go to Filter, and then go to Blur, and then Gaussian Blur. You can add a little bit of natural blur to it, just to kind of soften some of those edges. I'm not going to do it to this one, but that is an option. And then also you could actually add some color tint to this as well. So I'm going to go down here to our adjustment layers, and I'm going to choose Photo Filter. And I'm going to keep it on the warming filter, but I'm just going to clip this photo filter to our sun ray layer here. And the way you do that is to hold the Alt or Option key and click in between those. You can see we have that little icon with the square box with the arrow pointing down. That's going to clip it, so anytime we make this adjustment here, it's only going to make it to that sun ray layer. So now I can warm these rays up a little bit, and it's only affecting those rays. I can, just play with the intensity of how I want it just to match the scene. But just real quickly, you can see what we did in those few little steps here. This is our before, and then this is our after, and you can play around with the intensity, but that's kind of a way of easily generating sun rays that can shine in through windows, through trees, stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed that quick little tutorial in Photoshop. This has been Jordan from Sleeklens, and I'll see you in the next video.